A little bit. Put it on your finger. In my hands, I washed my hands before I came. Hand sanitizer. Put some base on here. And you want to do it from the eyelash line to, all the way up to your brow, underneath your eyebrows. Like that. Get the other one. Turn your face together. So hold in front of the camera. There we go. And you want to give it a good thin, very thin, to where you can still feel your eyelid underneath it, so you're not gooping a lot of that cream on. Because, like I said, you can crease if you have a tendency to crease, especially if you have oily lids. You don't want that. So now, this Tiff has relatively closer eyes this way. I'm going to accentuate the outside of her eyes to where the attention is brought out more. In which case you can, it kind of plays with the effect of where our eyes are placed.
Okay.
You're good so far? All right. Stop me anytime. Any question? Okay. So we're going to do that, and we're going to pick a darker tone. I'm going to go with this darker color. This one's called Dark Horse.
Okay, so now I'm going to...
In the crease of the eye. And then I'm going to work into a V. Can you see what I'm doing here? In the crease.
Okay, in the crease.
And then out into this little V.
In the crease, all right, in the crease.
In the crease. And you want to do a windshield wiper motion.
The windshield wiper,
Mhm.
right here.
Do you know where your crease is? It's behind the orbital, like where your orbital bone meets your eyeball. That's your crease. Everybody has one, even though some people can't say they find it. It's right there behind your orbital bone. It's the most recessed part of your eye. Yeah.
So you really
That still looks daytime, right? You could wear that, right, Shelley? Not so bad. And then we're going to now work on our highlight closer to our eyebrows, right under here, but also touching, bordering with that the first color we put on. And what you want to do is you want to blend it, and just keep blending.
I guess I'm a little bit confused how we're...
Is you want to start your color midway and go right under the line. Like you want to just go under your line. If you look at your eyebrow, you'll see that the bottom, if you could draw it like a cartoon, and we're not going to do that, but you'll see the bottom of your eyebrow. And that's the line you want to hit first. So I'm going to go here and start in the middle, almost at our arch, and follow the natural arch line. And I'm using a slanted brush for that because it's the best one to kind of control your shape. And some are thinner, but I like, because I don't want to thin out her brows too much, I like something that's got a little bit of width to it for the eyebrows. So I'm going to try to do that. So I'm mixing a little bit of browns and reds to try to match that. I'm working with a contrast between her new growth and her red hair. And as I get to the bottom, I feather up. You see that? And then I continue the line down. So you feather up till you get to where the highest point is, and then you feather down. Now, the rule of thumb to know where to stop an eyebrow here is you go here. You put your pencil or whatever you're using at the corner of your nose, and you just let it naturally fall in that arch. And that's where you should stop your eyebrow. So with her, you see that? The brow should stop here. And yeah, that's easy. That's something easy to do. Okay, turn your head for me. Okay, can you see it? Okay, so I'm going to pick up, and I'm literally going to swipe this across. Now, I'm not doing a flick right now, so you can see what it looks like without the flick. Go all the way to the corner. I can see over here. Okay. Open your eyes. And that gives you a little bit of that. So you can do that, or if you want to do a little smudge, you just go in with a brush and just smudge it. These are Urban Decay 24/7 pencils. Once they're on and you let it dry for like a minute, they stay on. They're waterproof and they're not going anywhere as well. You can do that. People get over right here. I'm just going in. Sorry about that. And I'm just tapping into the center, still working with the V that I created, but now I'm going more on top of the lid and I'm adding some color to dramatize the lid a little bit.
So when you traumatize, you go back in that V that you made to begin with, and now you color that V.
You can. You use it as a guide, you know, to...
Okay, now she's
You
very.
could stop there, or if you wanted to do more dramatic cat eye, what you do is you just extend this line out more, and then you just go in to your eye, to the center of your eye, and thin out as you get to the bottom. If you want to do a real cat eye, like make it look like you're feline, what you want to do is you take the point here, and you want to just bring it past, just a little bit past the tear duct, and go back out over, and then accentuate. So you should have like an S curve, like a very lazy S
Yeah, do
curve.
a class on that, Rose.
Because that
That's what I like.
there's a picture in here. I didn't bring any with me today because I didn't think we had time, but, because there's a certain way to do it, you know, like all things. But with your mascara, you want to try to do the top of your eye, especially with her lashes are blonde, so you want to try to get to the base of it.
Yeah, no, starting to wiggle your way up.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like to put it on all over.
There you go. And then you can also add it at the bottom.
Nope. Yep, the whole thing's gonna turn red. That's why when you said, you know. And if I wear any makeup with a red base, it goes wild.
I
My
think
skin
she
tone
have
will
put
accentuate.
That's because you have a lot of red in your